Last spring, I walked into my hair salon feeling invisible. My hair was the same cut I'd had for years. Neat, safe, and a little too grandma for the way I felt inside. I told my stylist, I want something lighter, fresher, like me but from 10 years ago. She smiled, pulled out her scissors, and said, let's go short. An hour later, I was staring at a woman in the mirror who looked brighter, sharper, and somehow more present. The secret wasn't magic. It was the right pixie cut, shaped to my face, layered just enough for volume, and soft enough to keep it feminine. That's when I realized, after 60, a good haircut isn't just about style, it's about energy. It can lift your face, make your silver sparkle, and give you that quiet confidence people notice before they even know why. Today, I'm sharing 5 pixie cuts that do exactly that. Easy to care for, flattering from every angle, and guaranteed to make you look and feel up to 10 years younger. And if you enjoy tips like this, real, practical, and made for women like us, make sure you hit subscribe to Glow After 60 so you never miss the next idea that could change the way you see yourself. Style 1. Soft Layered Pixie. The first style on my list is the soft layered pixie, my personal favorite when it comes to adding instant life back into fine or thinning hair. What makes it special is the way the layers are cut. Instead of everything lying flat, the stylist builds soft, feathered layers through the crown and sides. That gentle stacking lifts the hair away from your scalp, so it looks fuller without a can of hairspray in sight. If your hair has started to feel limp or a little deflated, this cut can bring it back to life in one appointment. The softness of the layers also keeps it feminine. No harsh lines, no helmet look, just a light, airy frame for your face. I've seen this style work beautifully on women with silver, salt and pepper, and even champagne blonde shades. The layers catch the light and give your color more depth, which is another reason it reads as youthful. Styling tip: after washing, work in a small amount of lightweight mousse or volumizing spray at the roots. Use a round brush while blow drying to lift the crown, and you're done. 5 minutes, no fuss, and it holds all day. If you've been avoiding shortcuts because you're afraid they'll look too severe, the soft layered pixie will change your mind. It's soft, it's light, and it makes your whole face look more open. Style 2. Tapered Pixie with side-swept bangs. The second style is the tapered pixie with side-swept bangs, a cut that's all about elegance with a little bit of edge. Here's the magic. The back and sides are cut closer to the head, almost hugging your natural shape, while the top is left longer and gently swept to one side. This creates a beautiful contrast, sleek and neat around the edges, but soft and flowing across your forehead. Why it's such a confidence booster after 60? Those side-swept bangs work like a gentle filter. They draw attention to your eyes, soften forehead lines, and give your face a graceful angle. If you've ever felt like a blunt fringe was too much, this is the perfect middle ground. It frames without hiding. I've noticed this style looks especially striking on women with silver or ash blonde hair, because the longer top layers catch the light when they fall to the side. Even better, the tapered back keeps your neckline clean and elongates your profile. Styling tip: use a round brush to smooth the bangs as you blow dry, directing them to the side. A pea-sized dab of light styling cream will keep them in place without stiffness. It's refined enough for a special dinner, but low maintenance enough for every day. Exactly what makes it such a go-to for women who want style without the struggle. Style 3, choppy textured pixie. Now this next one is for the days you want a little spark. The choppy textured pixie isn't about being perfectly polished. It's about movement, personality, and that I just woke up fabulous energy. Picture this, short, playful layers cut at different lengths, so your hair never sits flat. It's got a touch of sass, but still totally wearable, even if you've never thought of yourself as edgy. What I love about this cut is how forgiving it is. A few pieces might flip this way, a few the other, and somehow it all works. In fact, the imperfection is what makes it so youthful. It says, I'm relaxed, confident, and I'm having fun. If your hair is starting to feel a little too behaved, this style shakes it up instantly. And because the texture is built right into the cut, you don't need to spend half your morning styling it. And after drying, just rub a tiny bit of texturizing paste between your hands and scrunch through the ends. Done. 5 minutes and you're out the door, with hair that looks like you spent an hour on it. I once had a friend tell me, this haircut makes me feel like I've got somewhere exciting to be, even when I'm just going to the grocery store. And that's exactly the vibe it gives you. Effortless, alive, and a little unexpected. Style 4, Pixie Bob Hybrid, Pixie. I call this one the best of both worlds cut. The Pixie Bob, or Pixie, is perfect if you're curious about going shorter but not quite ready to commit to a full pixie. It keeps a bit of that bob length in the back and around the sides, but lightens it up with the layers and shape of a pixie. I first tried this style when I was still clinging to my chin-length bob. My stylist gently said, let's give you some freedom around the neck, but keep that softness you love. We cut it into a pixie, and I couldn't believe how much lighter my hair felt and how much younger my jawline looked. The beauty of the pixie is that it's versatile. You can tuck it behind your ears, wear it sleek for a dinner out, or give it a bit of torso for a weekend brunch. And because it still has that extra bit of length, it frames the face in a very gentle way. No harsh edges, no too short shock. Styling tip, a quick blow dry with a round brush will keep the ends smooth, and a spritz of light hairspray will hold it all day. It's the kind of cut that says, I'm modern, but I'm still me, which is exactly why so many women fall in love with it after 60. Style 5, Classic Pixie with Volume Crown. This last one is proof that sometimes the classics really do win. The classic pixie with volume crown is simple, elegant, and incredibly flattering, especially if you've noticed your face looking a little more downward over the years. We all do. Gravity doesn't ask permission. Here's the trick. The hair is kept short and neat around the sides and back, but the crown, that top section, is cut and styled to have a little extra lift. That lift draws the eye upward, which instantly makes your whole face look brighter and more open. It's like a natural facelift, done with nothing more than a good haircut and a round brush. I remember the first time I saw this on a friend of mine. She walked into our lunch date and I thought, wow, she looks rested. Not made up, not overdone. Just refreshed, like she'd been on a long, relaxing holiday. It was the hair. Styling tip. Use a light, volumizing mousse at the roots. Blow dry upward with your fingers or a brush, and finish with a touch of hairspray. It holds all day, but still moves naturally. If you love the idea of something timeless, fuss-free, and endlessly flattering, the classic pixie with volume crown might just be your forever cut. It's a style that says, I've been here a while, and I know exactly what works for me. So there you have it. 5 pixie cuts that can take years off your look without taking away you. The truth is, after 60, Style isn't about chasing trends or trying to look 25 again. It's about finding those little changes that make you feel more like yourself. Confident, comfortable, and quietly radiant. A great haircut can do that. It can bring light back to your face, energy back to your step, and that little smile when you catch your reflection in a shop window. If one of these styles caught your eye, why not bring it to your next salon visit? Ask your stylist to tailor it to your hair texture, your lifestyle, and the way you want to feel every morning when you look in the mirror. And if you enjoy conversations like this, real, honest, and made for women who know that life after 60 is still full of beauty, I'd love for you to subscribe to Glow After 60. That way, you'll never miss a tip, a story, or an idea that could make your next chapter even more radiant. Because this isn't about looking younger for the world. It's about feeling younger for you.